Hi, welcome to Yarning at the Homestead. My name is Tammy. I am known as Gracie's Goodies on the YouTubes and on Instagram, and I am Tammy G on Ravelry. Welcome to my little channel, my little piece of the podcasting world, I guess. I'm coming to you from the small state of Connecticut on the east coast of the United States. And this is episode 42, although this episode's primarily going to be about the Connecticut Sheep and Wool Festival. So they moved the Connecticut Sheep and Wool Festival about, I want to say 3 years ago, and I don't think I went the first year that they moved it. It used to be in the eastern part of Connecticut, and now it is down in the southwestern part of Connecticut. And now Connecticut's not really a big state. You can get anywhere in Connecticut within 2 hours, less really. So it's about the same length of time, just in a different part of the state. So yeah, so you're going to see some video about it, and I'm going to be honest, the video is pretty shaky. I'm not used to doing that. I had my camera on like a handheld tripod. And I was also best friends with a 3-year-old during the day. So I was holding her hand at times. I was also using my walker because I have been in a little bit of pain, even though I just had my infusion and I've had the back injection. Yeah, it's just been a little bit of pain, especially and in fact yesterday morning I woke up at 4 and I couldn't get back to sleep because my hip was hurting so bad. I'm still waiting for ortho to call me about that. So hey, but yeah, so camera's a little shaky and it was super windy. So you might not always be able to hear, and you can see my camera kind of move sometimes because it is shaky. So yeah, so I want to talk to you about what I purchased first, and then we'll go into, and I'll show you the scenes from the Fiber Festival. So I went down this year with my friend Maureen, who is my Yarny BFF, and we actually drove down to her daughter's house, and she drove us from there to the festival because she lives pretty much the next town over, and her daughters came. So I was with my friend Maureen and her daughter Bronwyn, and then Bronwyn's daughters, 3-year-old Ramona and 5-month-old Thisbe. So it was a great day. It was beautiful out. You know, the wind was the only real issue. And there were a lot of people there. It was pretty busy, which I was really happy to see. I was really happy for those vendors that are, you know, friends of mine that, yes, it looked like it was going to be a good day. So yeah, so we got down there they opened at 9. I think we got there around 10, a little after 10. All right, so here's my stash acquisition. I went with a plan in mind. I knew I was going to visit one booth for a bag, and then I was going to visit another booth for probably a bag, but a skein of yarn, because I have decided that my ladyfinger sweater is going to be just Connecticut dyers. And so I needed to pick up some more, and I'm still not sure. I still might order a couple others because I think I would like to get a skein from Sassy Black Yarns. I have a skein of her orange colorway, but I don't know if it's DK, and I've been really bad about putting stuff in my Ravelry stash. I might spend some time today trying to catch up on that. So I don't know if it's DK or not. And then there is another dyer who dyes in the city that I teach in. But I looked at her website the other day and she didn't seem to have any DK. So I don't know. But yeah, so let's get to it. So one of the vendors I went to, and this is going to be in no order. One of the vendors I went to, of course, was Jessalou. I knew I wanted another big Jessalou bag. So this bag that I'm working on my Thermopolis tee is a Jessalou bag. So this is the same size, and it is a supernatural print. And if you're fans of supernatural, It's got pie, and it's got their FBI badges, and it's got their knives, and it's got baby, and the tablets, and wings, and like some of the wallpaper from hotel rooms. And inside, it's a black fabric that kind of resembles black leather. And of course, Jessalou's signature little bee pull. So yeah, so I knew I was getting a Jessalou bag, and we were talking about, I'm like, do I want another Supernatural bag? Because I do have this one right here. Let me turn this just slightly. This one right here is also a Jessalou bag, which is also a Supernatural bag. So it's the same size as this, but it's also a Supernatural bag. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to get another Supernatural bag or not. But we talked about it, and because Supernatural is no longer in production, she's not sure they're going to be making the fabric much longer. So I'm like, okay, sold. So Supernatural bag. So that, and then I went to, this is, so the other bag I got, she had bucket bags, but when I got there, it looked like she only had 2 bucket bags left. And then I saw somebody with another one, and I really liked that one. So, but I bought this because I liked this. She is Silver Key Stitches, and this is her bag. So there's 2 pockets here, and this is like a wax canvas. And then I think there's, the inside is this. I think there's 5 pockets inside. I don't tend to use pockets inside anyway, but yeah, there's 5 pockets inside. But I like how this closes up. I can also like tuck it in and use it, put the project right here on top too, and use it as a bucket. And I just really, I liked the fabric. So I got this bag from Silver Key Stitches, and Silver Key Stitches is also a dyer. So I bought this skein from her. Can you see? I really like it. It's like glowing. This is her Posh DK. It is 100% superwash BFL. And I don't think, oh, there is Bordeaux is the colorway. Bordeaux. So Silver Key Stitches. So this is for my lady fingers. And then I stopped at Jan. So this is Jan Razakowski. And I do have some other of Jan's yarn, another yellow skein actually, but I didn't know whether it was DK or not. So I bought this. This is really a DK Sport, so it's going to be a little bit thinner. So, and this is Pogo, P-O-G-O. And this is Jan's card. And it's nice to have, I'll have 2 male dyers in my sweater. So that's Jan's. And then I got Knits for Comfort, Under the Sea. Now I had picked up a different colorway, but when I was looking at it, and I was actually comparing it to Jan's, I'm like, wow, there's a huge difference in this. And I looked at it, and it was worsted. So the worsted had been in the wrong place. So I went back, and I just switched it out. So I'm sorry. I will have to, I'm pretty sure her Knits for Comfort, I'm pretty sure her name is Jen. I'm really bad with names. Like, I know everybody's handles, but then, let's see, my internet is like super slow today. Here we go. Jen, yeah. So, and she didn't bring her baby, but I got to see pictures. She showed me pictures. And she's also Connecticut dyer, so she will go into my sweater. And then I got this one. I think these are the only ones. Yep. Then I got this one from Plies and Hellhounds, which used to be Once Upon a Corgi. So this is Gabby. And the colorway, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Ryaxia. And this is Polworth, Superwash Polworth. And there's hers. And that is very pretty. And on another, my next one, I will go through the yarns that I have for the ladyfinger sweater, which is going to be a while before I cast it on. I'll probably wait till summer vacation before I cast it on, because reading over it, some of it's a little bit tricky. So I want to wait till I really have time to spend some time with it. Then I was watching Nitty Natty, and she did the New Jersey Wool Week. And the first day she wore this gorgeous sweater. And I was like, okay, I want to make that sweater. And it is the Prismatic Sweater by Wool & Pine. And I have in my stash some Lolo Bean, the Coastline. So I got yarn to go along with that. So the Prismatic Sweater it has a yoke, and it's supposed to look like stained glass. The Coastline, which I have, it's right back there, is a light tan color with lots of speckles. So this is going to be the major color where the color work is doing, and this is from Fiber Stash. Fiber Stash is out of Vermont, and again, I think her name is Jen too. I can't remember. Let me see. I just know I have a lot of Jens. We personally know a lot of Jens in our life. Jens or Jennifers in our life. Look, I can't type Fiber. She doesn't have her name on her Insta, but I can't remember what her name is. Sorry, I'll have to figure it out. Anyway, I will put it in. So this is called Dark Side of the Mood. Now the sweater outlines the color work in black, but because the Coastline is like a sandy color, I'm not sure if black or brown. So I bought this charcoal, which is more than likely what I'm going to use. And again, it's Fiber Stash. But I also bought chestnut. And I'm going to see, maybe I'll do a short little video on the colors and how. So I'm planning my next two sweaters. I'm almost done with my Feminopolis. I will show that in a few minutes. I'm going to work on that today, but I also have a baby shower coming up, and I have to finish. I have to do a Yoda hat and a Yoda, and possibly a lightsaber. So I might be working on those today. And then the last thing I bought was two skeins from Jen at Knits for Comfort, because I really want a yellow top. Like a summery yellow top. Now, this is probably not going to, she didn't have a third skein. This is probably not going to be enough for me because it's a little over 900 yards, but I can always supplement it with another color. And I do have some yellows, so I could supplement it with another yellow. So I bought those from Knits for Comfort. And that is all my personal purchases. Now, I also bought these for my spouse because she actually has a logging license. She knows all about trees and nature and all that stuff. So I thought she would really like them, and she likes the color and of course the design. And then I just got some homemade granola. Then, because it was LYS day, I got home, I was tired, I was starving, I hadn't really eaten all day. So I got home around 2, and I decided, and then she got home, and we were just talking, and I said, yeah, it's LYS day, and I was thinking maybe I'd run out to Stars Hollow Yarns, and she's like, okay, and so we just hopped in the car and went. I had eaten by that time. So for LYS day, I am I went out specifically to get Casapinka's pattern because every year Casapinka does a free pattern for LYS Day. So this one is called the Rickrack Shawl. So I have to I have a code on here. I have to download it. Oh, I got these two yarns. So look, another yellow. I'm very into the yellow right now. Green is also. So I got these two. Are they both? They're both Farmer's Daughter. So this one is Farmer's Daughter Foxy Lady. So it's 70/30 merino and silk, and this is called Mr. Pocket. And then this one, the label is on this one. This one is also Foxy Lady, so it's a 70/30 merino silk, and this is called Warm Melted Butter. Isn't that perfect? So I will be making the Rickrack Shawl with this. This should be pretty nice and drapey. And then Laura, when we were walking out, Laura saw this and she really liked it. So she's very picky when it comes to handmade and the yarn. She doesn't like crunchy, but she liked this. This is Julie Aslan's Nurtured, and it is Rambouillet, Targy, and Merino. So I'm going to do some type of headband for her for the winter. So we'll have to figure it out. Maybe I'll actually possibly do cables. We'll see. But it's a really nice tweedy yarn, and it is a little rustic, or as she calls it, crunchy. But I think it should soften up nicely, and she said she'll be okay with it, just on her head, her ears. So that is it. That is what I bought yesterday. Yeah, so this will be quick for me, for my part, just because there's quite a few videos that I took yesterday. I did buy an editing program, so I'm going to be editing some things in. I have one video uploading now, which is taking, of course, forever. And then I'll get this one uploaded. I'll get this one edited and probably upload it tomorrow at some point. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the little videos that I took yesterday. And I will see you again, hopefully not too long. Oh, I am working on this. This is really the only thing I've been working on, but like I said, I've got to pick up and do those other things. So it's the Thumbnopolis tee by More Thunder, who's also the pattern designer for Ladyfingers. So of course I don't have it in color, but I'm pretty far now. Here we go. So I will be adding in a stripe in the next row. I have one more row to go, and then adding in a stripe. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 stripes before the band, but I will probably go a little farther because I'm going to want mine to come down to my hips. And not to my hips and not at the top of my hips. It's not going to be short. Okay, so I'm very excited about that. All right, and I will show that more, obviously, in the next podcast. But that's pretty much all I've been working on. I've put a couple of rows here and there on some socks, and that's about it. That is about it. Okay, so thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you see something that you like, and you'll click that like button, and maybe hit that subscribe button, and yeah, join me again. Okay, I'll talk to you again soon. Bye. Are you my partner today? Yeah, you're my partner today? It's okay. It's gonna be lots of people walking through.
I love the colors, but it's too much. And that's too pastel.
I have to look. I am looking for... spin. So pretty. Gabby over here. She's got a hopping booth. What is over here? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to take a closer look. Some of my favorite colors. Temple of Sap. I love this colorway. I love this colorway, but I don't want a sparkle sweater. Hi again.
We could do it with another food truck or two. Mine's small. We could do it with at least 2 more food trucks. It's like this again. And the thing is, we do need to get. We got a new garbage today. And I actually love it.
Dance with him?
Mama, she's on Mexican. Papa's gone to town. Grandpa wears those big dark boots. When she comes around and I say, hey, Sandy Boy, hey, hey, Sandy Boy, break it down. Yeah!
7th floor yarn from New York.
Seriously, where did Heather go?
Hi, Casey. Hi, Casey's mom.
But we also.
And that's Casey.
That's me.
I always get you confused. I told them they were going to get stopped constantly. There's Ray and Kevin from Needles on the Ready. I'm stuck. There you go. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm so bad at this.
And no jest.
Ramona.